Are you doing the introduction or am I? Are you just going to sit there with that stunned look on your face?
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Global Diamond Hard Truth.
The Global Diamond. like you guys don't get it. Before we get on camera, she bitches at me that she doesn't get enough to talk. That I take over the I'm the Global Diamond Broker. Okay, good.
Hard Truth Diamond Podcast, episode 125. Real is rare, or is it?
Oh, that was so powerful. Now that you get the words right.
Ba-bam!
Hey, you don't have a deficit like Marin, do you?
No, we don't have. Oh, if the deficit is being beautiful, then yes, we do.
Okay, we'll go with that. We're here. Look, we're here. It's live. A month before Christmas, and I ponder all these things. Mm-hmm. And you and your little buddy behind the camera there, Marin, are mean to me most of the time.
Mm-hmm. Only you would think so.
You yell at me.
We're the sweetest.
Are you really?
Very.
Okay, so now you had a few things you wanted to get off your chest. Mm-hmm. To do with me? Oh, you don't anymore? Now that the camera's rolling? Like, you don't want to...
We were talking about Colin's style and wardrobe, and he had asked, why is everyone into brown? Why is brown such a popular color? We're in the season of fall. Brown is such a nice, beautiful, neutral color.
Oh my God.
It makes your skin pop out.
So in the business, it's called champagne.
Champagne.
And we've been getting a lot of orders for champagne. We just delivered a beautiful, beautiful champagne. It's a mined diamond. People always say, I have some sort of issue with mined diamonds. I don't.
He's pro-choice, remember.
Well, I mean, come on. If you can't tell the difference in a white diamond and you can buy it for so way below what you're seeing online, by the way, this time of year, you're paying too much. Even with the Blue Nile's 50% off, we're still less than half the price, diamond for diamond.
Definitely.
But what was I talking about there?
We were talking about champagne, the color.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And
very beautiful.
It's one of those, what's it called when the two rings are together? Me and you. True love.
True love.
Right?
Can't they also be called twin flame?
It's a beautiful ring. It's got the 1 carat VVS champagne, which in and of itself is a rare diamond because champagne's formed through a process called plastic deformation, similar to pinks, which tends to produce more inclusions in the diamond.
Right.
Is it impressive when I know things like that?
I love it. I'm over here like, yeah, you're right. I'm learning.
Yeah,
I'm absorbing like a sponge.
So if you're learning, why do you complain so much? Why don't you be like, I have 2 ears and 1 mouth. Maybe I should shut the
I use my 2 ears.
And listen, so I learn.
I do learn.
Do you? What's the biggest thing you've learned since you started working with us?
I've learned a lot, to be honest.
But
I
didn't ask that. I said, what's the one thing?
Oh, that your muscles are gigantic. And that you are the GOAT, G-O-A-T, the diamond study itself. That's the biggest lesson I've learned.
Now you're just sucking up, okay? Now you're just sucking up. So here we are. We're in this episode. We're in this holiday season where we're dealing with the mined diamond industry trying so very hard to, I don't even think if you could call it recreate itself, but to justify itself to consumers. And we're seeing these ads on TV.
Yes.
And I go backstage and I want to tell everybody what's going on backstage in the diamond industry today. And so we're going to be on LinkedIn soon. And so we haven't been there yet. We haven't had a chance. We haven't had the time to get on LinkedIn yet. But we're going to be on LinkedIn soon. And on LinkedIn, all the hot shots, all the big players in the world, apparently. I mean, I don't know where they get time to get on here. We're so busy just with the 2 platforms we're on. But we're coming because you need us. You need the GOAT. I'm the GOAT.
Yeah.
To straighten out some of the facts. And so I saw Martin Rappaport on the Rappaport Diamond Report. Look it up. Look, this is the to use an analogy, this is and again, I'm pro-choice. I'm not going to pick political sides, but they're the Democrats, okay? I mean, their information is so abhorrently inaccurate, apparently. And I don't say that to be, that's the way I perceive it. But, you know, the diamond industry right now still wants to sell you the notion that somehow you spending your money in an engagement ring or a piece of jewelry with a diamond is some kind of financially astute decision. It's not. It never has been. There's no one out there playing the diamond market for engagement rings who's buying and selling diamonds because there's nowhere to sell them. Buying them's easy. If you want to take the smoke being blown that they're a good financial investment, take it. You're never recovering what you spend on it, period. And certainly today more than ever. But I want to talk about the biggest investment diamond there is, and it's a D flawless, D being the highest color, transparent, flawless diamond. So it's diamond perfection, and we can even add a GIA, Gemological Institute of America, because if it's not a Gemological Institute of America certification, it's not worth anything, okay? So if you're thinking IGI, like, forget it. There's no way that certificate's anywhere near accurate or anywhere near actually produced in a way that would provide any security for you. So the legendary D-Flawless is by far the best diamond to invest in from the mined diamond perspective industry. 70% down, okay? Like, they're everywhere. The prices are being manipulated, but they're basically kind of, you know, off a little bit, a lot. We don't know exactly how much. I'm guessing it's 70%. Rappaport's saying 50 or 55%. I'm going to guess they're being generous with themselves. And so Martin gets on the other day, and this is highly respected. He's a smart guy.
Yes, he is.
Okay. Oh, buy it now as an investment. So within a year, it's dropped this much. They shouldn't have any left if they're so rare. If they're such a good investment, these astute, way more astute than me, investment guys would wipe them out, would be buying them. There wouldn't be there. They'd be doing what you do when stocks go down.
Yeah.
But they're not.
Yeah, so you got to question that.
Well, you got to question. I mean, it's. Was that enough for you? Do you want to talk a little bit more? Do you like what I'm talking about? Don't hit me with your leg under the table, okay? Just say it.
Yeah, that was great. I like it.
But listen, I figure if you can understand it,
Yeah.
anybody can.
Of course.
That's a shot at you.
I'm not 6 years old. Like,
if you can understand it, anybody
can, yeah.
I mean, you are beautiful, that's for sure. But
first off, I don't want to school you on some social media stuff because then you may not understand.
oh, so you're coming at me now?
Yeah.
Okay, you're not just going to sit there and
Colin. Stay woke.
Woke is a joke.
Stay woke, okay? You got some more ideas you want to put in the pot?
Well, that's just one of them. And then here's another one the industry's trying to combat right now. Because these are, like, do you think Belgium, Antwerp, Belgium, up until recently when a lot of the processes, and really a lot of the processes, because of the impact of laboratory-created diamonds, has, after 450 years of Antwerp being the center of the diamond universe, it isn't anymore, and the banks in Antwerp decided to report the facts. I'm sure they're not fudging the numbers, and the Belgian government bank.
They say.
And the industry's quite upset with them because the numbers, now understand, they've been doing these numbers for hundreds of years, but this year they're doing something wrong.
Different.
Right? Yeah, the banks are
this.
misrepresenting the numbers because, as the industry's starting to, and these are the highest levels of this industry as it's trying to save itself.
Yeah.
I mean, the industry is really trying to save itself right now. And they're going on about how there's this process in the diamond industry where the sales aren't all counted and the diamonds can be there, and it's like, but that's always been there too,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So
The misinformation.
look, the industry's in trouble. They are trying so hard at the top level to keep this industry viable, and it's not going well.
They're trying to hold on by a thread. That's what it's sounding like.
That's like,
Yeah.
it's not going well. Like a smart guy, and as you pointed out, I'm not really that smart.
No, I didn't mean it like that. Just in the social
Well,
media
that's what it
aspect.
sounded like. You
But
can't
you are
go
an
back on
intelligent-
it.
You
Or
are
am I intelligent?
Yes, when it
Okay.
comes to the diamond industry and
Well,
everything.
it's the
you're
only
very
thing I know
knowledgeable.
anything else about. That, and I'm a darn good dad.
Yes.
Okay, like,
you
let's
are.
give me that.
Phenomenal.
I'm kind of cute, and I am kind of, buff.
Right. This
Whatever.
morning, someone had questioned your implanted muscles. So,
Well, they asked me if they were real, and I said, no, they're implants.
yeah, implants.
Kind of cute, right? It's a kind of funny answer.
Oh my goodness.
So anyway, that's what's going on, you guys. Look, if the industry survives, and look, I love the diamond industry. The diamond industry has, the mine diamond industry, of which we're still part. We just brokered that beautiful champagne.
Yes.
By the way, there was a choice between lab and mined in that case.
Yep.
And because it's a colored diamond and it has provenance, the diamond has real potential for appreciation.
Right.
These mines are closing. The mines, the global mines, do you know? Here's one for you. 2 ears, 1 mouth. Ask questions twice as much as you
I have a
yap.
question already.
Okay, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Okay, so what's happening is the fact that they're not mining white diamonds anymore, and there hasn't been a new tier 1 mine found in the world
Yeah.
since the early 1990s. Many of you listening weren't born. They're not exploring, like they say. There was, I sort of poked fun at Al Cook, the head of De Beers, a while ago for saying they're spending billions of dollars looking for diamonds.
Yeah.
They're spending billions of dollars, which drives the price of your diamonds up out of the mine, by the way.
Oh yeah.
They're spending billions of dollars trying to sell what they have,
What they have in
trying
the
to
stockpile.
reduce stockpiles. Exactly.
I know. So I have a question then.
Go ahead.
We're talking about colored diamonds, and you can't tell the difference between mine and labbed.
Yes.
So if there was a consumer out there interested in getting a champagne diamond or a
Yes.
pink diamond, they
Yes.
decided to opt out and do it laboratory grown.
What, opt out? What does that mean? What
Like
do
they
you-
decide to go that route.
like most of the world is. Yes.
Yeah, and they decide to purchase a champagne or pink diamond.
Yes.
Is there an investment by purchasing that rather than going and trying to purchase a mined champagne or pink argyle diamond?
That's a really good.
When you can't tell
Hang
the
on.
difference.
Don't blow it now.
Oh.
That was a really good question.
That was in my mind. I was waiting because I thought about that, and I thought I would love to have a pink argyle diamond. But would I be able to afford the mined diamond? Probably not. So I would opt out and go towards a lab grown. But if I were to purchase it, is that an investment for me
From the lab.
from a laboratory?
So
grown?
what a good question, and let me broach this question.
Yeah.
So what she's asking me is, are lab diamonds a good financial investment? And look, one thing I'll say about that is yes, because you save all that money up front. No one in the world can tell the difference.
Right.
Although there's no stockpile, they can create them. And so as a financial investment, you get to have the asset identical. No one in the world can tell the difference. And save all the money up front, spend that money on something else that's more important. And
I love
this
that.
is one of the things, the millennials, what do you call them?
Zillennials.
Zillennials.
That's Gen Z millennials combined.
Right? And they're smart.
Yeah.
They're educated.
Yeah.
They're knowledgeable. They know
So you're
what they're
calling me
doing.
educated? Oh, okay.
Are you that young? How old are you?
Forever 21.
So that's exactly it, though. So
Yeah.
why? And this is the approach they have. It's not what the head of the Bourses think that they you know, that they care more about
The environment?
no,
Is that what you're
not
saying?
it was human rights. They
Oh,
care
human
more
rights,
about
yes.
human rights.
Yeah.
They're smart. They know how to invest their money. They
Yes.
know where to spend their money, and you know, to look at a 1 carat D flawless, which I looked at today. You know, these things are still $10,000 US. When you can buy one, you know, out of a lab where no one can tell the difference, it's all GIA certified. I just want to expand on a little bit of this. You know how they promise, and when I say they, I'm talking about De Beers, you know, sharing their misinformation to make it easier for any jeweler, whether they know anything about what they're doing or not, to sell a diamond. The story they perpetuate it. Imagine, and you got to get the graph out and make sure we post the graph of what's happened with this diamond, even according to Rappaport. Imagine if you'd bought it as an investment, like the industry keeps saying. You'd be out half your money with stockpiles and no chance of ever recovering. I mean, it's crazy what's going on. And the amount of double talk is unbelievable.
Terrible.
Like it's terrible.
Yeah.
People think that's, you know, still they contact me and they go, well, isn't it a better investment? There's no investment. Investment would, you know, would sort of seem to indicate a possibility of financial return. And on your white engagement ring, whether it comes out of a mine or out of a lab, there's no return. Okay, there's one return. And I talk about this all the time, and people, do you know what it is?
Beauty.
Beauty. Like that's, even if you have a mine diamond, if it's not beautiful, you ain't gonna show it to anybody.
That is the truth. That's
Right?
straight facts right there.
You know, and so much, you know, I was reading an article yesterday about the most important consideration in beauty in a diamond is the cut. It's a lie.
Yes.
It's transparency. Light goes through diamonds fast, transparent. No E's or F's or G's, they're D's.
Yeah.
You know, our clients go on all the time about how they always have the prettiest diamond in the room, and we flat out guarantee it forever. They all have D colors.
Yeah.
Of course they do.
Yes.
Of course they do with D.
So speaking about how all of our clients have the most prettiest diamonds.
That isn't what I said.
Oh.
You sound like my chat GBT. They want to use words I don't say. The most beautiful. Technically, visually, the most beautiful diamond in the room.
That is correct. Well, you know, pretty
losing my
and beautiful are similar to me, but yes, you are correct. You are correct. The most beautiful diamond in the room.
Forever.
Forever.
It's the only return. Yeah, what are you going to do? What if the plan works? Here's the other thing. What if the plan works and you give her the diamond
Right.
and you stay married?
Well,
How
that is
does
the
that
plan.
become a financial investment? But that is the plan. But
Yeah.
then why would you even consider the financial return on it?
Well, you never know. Some guys go into it thinking she forced him or whoever forced each other.
If
for
he
the
gives it
engagement.
to her,
Yeah.
it's hers.
But you know that you've heard stories where the guys ask for the ring back.
Okay,
and
so
women
the
give
guy
it back.
gets it back.
Okay. And what
You
is he
know,
going to do with it?
When I was a much younger man, and Kelsa Kinsley, my ex-fiance, who was a beautiful woman, she passed away last year.
Oh, no.
Miss her every day.
Okay.
She threw hers at me a couple of times, and anyway,
What'd you
I
do with
digress. I digress.
What did you do with it?
You know what I did? I gave it back to her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, we became friends. She passed away, unfortunately, last year, and I had spoken. She was getting diamond earrings from me.
Nice.
Well, the sale didn't.
Oh,
complete.
oh.
Yeah. So.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, me too. I miss her. Anyway, so I digress. At the end of the day, you guys, it's a new diamond paradigm.
Yes, it
And
is.
the paradigm is beauty. And if she can stick her finger out when you're out at dinner or parties or with her girlfriends or at work and have the prettiest diamond in the room, that's the only return. You know,
That is correct.
today we got a message from a client whose mom, and I've seen this a few times now, because the diamonds today that are available are big, and I'm not going to say they're that big. I don't think a 3 carat or 4 carat is a very big diamond.
Yeah,
I've dealt with some very large stones, but they're bigger than what everybody's mom used to have.
That is
You know, I
correct,
remember
yes.
a time when 1 carat was like the divine,
That was big back
blessing,
then, yeah.
right? And so they say, yeah, you got to be careful because it's going to catch on things. Well, all diamonds catch on things, whether it's a 1/4 carat in a 4 claw setting or, anyway, I just thought it was really cute that this is the 3rd or 4th times now that moms look at the diamond and go, right? It's too big. Oh my God, it'll get caught on things. Believe me, people wearing 4 and 5 carat diamonds love the fact they get caught on things.
Oh, yes.
Right?
I love that.
Size counts, still
Size
counts.
counts.
But it's not like before. GHIJ,
Oh,
forget it. Beauty. It's all about beauty. It's the new currency, really.
that is correct. Beauty is a new currency.
So there you go. That's what I got today. So as you watch these ads, as they talk about, just think about it, for goodness sakes. Stockpiles, right? It's not a stock, it's a diamond.
Yeah.
It's not like a stock, So what they're saying now is you should buy, well, it's at the bottom. It was never a financial investment for an engaged person.
Yes, that's correct.
And they're not. Look, most of the diamonds sitting in jewelry stores are old inventory. They're still selling it at old prices. We put up our prices. We've been only able to really put up lab grown, and I mean, it's really the only diamonds that are selling right now to a large degree, is, we can't price mine diamonds because the prices have fallen so much and it's not reflected in the marketplace.
That's so true, yeah.
Right?
And
it's
that's
just crazy.
It's good that you say that, because we are talking about the weekly diamond price update that we do on our social media once a week.
Right.
And I love that because it's giving people, backstage information on what these diamonds cost and what our prices are.
We were up against Blue Nile this week.
Blue Nile, Brilliant Earth, James Allen, and of course, the Global Diamond Broker. You wanted to say that?
Is that for a sound bite? Like, what do you do? Anyway, you sound like you did on that news thing. Like, just be yourself, honey. It's okay.
I am
You're
myself.
a beautiful,
I love to say that. But it's our weekly diamond price update.
So this week,
yes, we spoke
Blue
about
Nile. Let me give you an example.
Oh yes.
Blue Nile was over $8,000, wasn't it?
Was it? Let me just double check it.
You can double check. It was over $8,000.
Yeah.
Our price was $1,900 US.
That is incredible.
And these are the exact same GIA certification, exact same specs. Is that right?
That is correct. It was 3 carat oval DVS1.
Yes.
So the excellent.
Yeah. How much?
And you said Brilliant Earth was $8,540 US.
So our price is $1,900. Now they're identical. And so for Black Friday,
Blue Nile
has slashed prices 50%.
Let's do 50%, because is it really 50%? Is it though?
Well, it's not. We know that.
Yes, we know that.
But here's the thing: our price still every day is $1,900. So they can slice it down to $4,250. We're still $1,900 every single day of the week.
Yeah.
Our colored diamonds, our champagne diamonds. Anyway, look, we're the global diamond broker. I'm the global diamond broker. I'm tired.
We're the team.
I'm growing my beard, by the way.
Because you are.
I want to be able to.
Because you are.
I want to be able to, when I show up at your house Christmas morning, that the kids don't know who I am. So this is my Santa. Apparently now, Christmas is back again. We can say Merry Christmas. So as a result of the election, I said I would never talk politics, but here I go anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, you guys, that's kind of what we're up to for the week right now.
Yeah.
Caveat emptor, it's a diamond marketplace where it's buyer beware.
Mm-hmm.
We still have our offer. If I talk about anything on the podcast or any of our stories, look, call me on it. There's a $5,000 reward for any misinformation.
On what he says.
Yeah, on what I
Not me.
say. Well, actually, because of the fact that I would correct you if you're wrong.
Oh, that's
although
true.
you did wonderful today.
I
Eh?
did.
Look
Well,
at
thank you for having me. I wasn't here last week because we had the wonderful Branko in.
Yeah.
And I also wanted
World
to
leading
say,
scientist.
our leading scientist.
And the most views and downloads we've had now.
Yes.
But they go up anyway with us. I mean, it's
Yeah.
only our 125th episode. Jinx.
Jinx.
Yeah, okay.
I was going to say if they wanted to see any special guests, to let us know in the comments, send us a DM or any special topics.
There is a rumor.
Ooh.
And it's my rumor, and I'm starting it now.
Oh.
It's going to happen. Is the star gemologist, and if you haven't watched the movie, Nothing Lasts Forever, you can go watch that. And the gemologist from downtown New York,
I'm excited because I already know this.
he's going to be on next. So these are top experts in the world we bring here.
Yeah.
We bring them here not just for proof for you, but so that they can bow down to me and learn as well.
Well, and for the entertainment and the education.
Right.
And, just bringing some light to the diamond industry that people may not be aware of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. So, anything else?
That was it. I mean, I did wanted to bring up that gemstone.
Oh, you did.
but
You're just
it
going to
was
force
so-
it in there, right?
It was so unnecessary on topic. Though.
It's such but it's okay. Talk about it now that you brought
Real
it up quickly.
we've been hearing on our Google alerts, and it's been, all up in the storm of the internet, is that $1 billion cursed gemstone. It's now finally, after 24 years, they were saying, going to be returned to its homeland of Brazil.
Well, this is another interesting story. I used to import emeralds from Brazil.
Right.
It's a massive rock.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah,
I don't even
how
know
big
how much.
is it? Yeah.
It's like 893
Yeah. It's a
pounds or
huge
something?
rock.
Yeah, it's huge.
And I want to say this.
Yeah.
It's only worth $1 billion if somebody pays that for it.
Oh, yeah.
So this is
true.
all, again, jewelry industry bullshit, speculation, and have you seen the thing? It's ugly.
Yeah, I've
as
seen
my
it.
kids would say, it's ugly AF.
AF.
Right? $1 billion? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Anyway, look, it's another just sensational jewelry industry gets away with it because it's a jewelry industry.
Yeah.
Look, there are things of value. Old Tiffany, old Harry Winston. These are valuable brands. They have some value.
They do.
There are rare diamonds. There are a lot of Argyle pink diamonds.
Yeah.
There are only few worth investing in.
Yeah.
We talk about those. And, there's rare stones that really do appreciate,
Yeah.
but that's not the most of them.
Yeah. Well.
Most of them depreciate and, have a lot of smoke around them, if you know what I mean. So there you go. Good luck this holiday season navigating. If you have questions, we've got answers. Please, for goodness sake, get a price quote from us.
Yes.
If they have a certificate, even if it's one of those stupid friggin' manipulating to get more money out of your pockets that low rent jewelers use called IGI, please contact us, let us know.
Yes.
God bless. We're the Global Diamond Broker. We're really going this time because this time of year we're like Santa's little helpers.
Yeah, we are.
We're busy.
Very busy. So
God-
thank you for tuning in.
God bless. Thanks, Katrina. You were lovely today.
You were lovely today too.
2 ears, 1 mouth.
Stay pumping those weights.
Okay.
Keep those arms glowing. Oh wait, sorry, they're implants. Never mind.